It is the biggest giveaway we've ever run over at futtrading.co.uk. This year has been the most insane year for the website. It has come on leaps and bounds. We've improved it left, right and centre. And you guys have supported us through all of that. I want to say thank you for all the incredible support that there's been there this year. Really, we couldn't do it without you guys buying into what we do. And so to say thank you, we are giving away 2 next generation consoles and 2 copies of FIFA 22. So 4 giveaways in total. One of you will win each of those rewards. It's going to be absolutely insane. So 4 people subscribed are going to win themselves an awesome prize. All you've got to do is subscribe between now and July, so the end of July, to be entered in with a chance to win. Perfect time right now to test the market on FIFA. When your coins are, less needed, you can learn how the market works, work with that, and it will give you a running start for FIFA 22. So make sure you check it out. Go to futtrading.co.uk. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. And it is the final 2 days to subscribe at Foot Trading for our biggest ever giveaway. It's the end of FIFA 21 within the next sort of few weeks. And so we want to say thank you to you guys for the support this year. The site has grown unbelievably. So we are giving away a PlayStation 5 Digital, an Xbox Series S, and 2 copies of FIFA 22. So that's 4 people that are going to win a prize over there. All you got to do is be subscribed to enter. The draw will take place at some point in August once we source ourselves a PS5. We've done it like 3 or 4 times now, so we should be fine on doing that. But this video really is just the basic ways you should be making coins on the game at the moment. It is content continually from EA at the moment, and it's so easy each day to make the coins you need to engage with that content. People are, I think, I'm looking at Twitter, I'm seeing people being like this video, this post for me to give you a trading tip or whatever it is, and it's simplistic. It's not hard. The website will give you guys all the buying and selling prices. It tracks everything for you. But if you can't afford the website or you don't want to, here's a video for you guys to basically know about how to make coins. First thing we're going to talk about is leading on from a video earlier in the week, and that is about consumables. If you remember earlier in the week, I told you guys that Cam to CM cards and all those sort of position change cards were down below, well below 2k, especially Cam to CMs. It was ridiculous how low they got. And the reason they're down is because at the moment, we have got a draft, draft SBC. So everyone's doing draft right now. So consumables like this are being packed continually. However, just because they're selling for 2,800 coins, which is what they're selling for, does not mean you need to sell them for that. I've been lazy listing them for 4,000 coins all week. I've been lazy listing them and selling them all week, on and off, because it's easy to do. It's so easy. All you want to do is list up a load at one time to enable you to then go so let's say I buy, 50 Cantor CMs. I buy them at 2k, whatever it was. I sell them on for profit by listing 50 at a time, because people that are lazy in their squad screen will just go Cam to CM, buy the first one they see, and you will sell loads of them. However, what you're probably going to see this week is a lot of people playing draft, a lot of people doing that sort of game mode to get packs to this new team, and you're probably going to see quite a bit of it today. Wait for these cards to drop in value, especially come later in the weekend when people aren't buying them for Weekend League. They're up right now because people are buying teams for Weekend League. All this talk about the game being dead, nonsense. People are still playing it. Look for the drop towards 2k on the Cantor CMs, and you'll do very, very well from them. But either way, just lazy list them. Go and buy them, bid on them, and lazy list them. It's really not hard. If you see that one there, I'll just pick that up with no issue. It's been there for 3 seconds. Alone, that Cantor CM would have been 800 coins. You can do that all day, every day. It's so easy to make coins from that. But that's simplistic. Let's talk about the market itself and what it's doing. Important thing to note about FUTTIES is the constant content EA are bringing out. But they are differentiating. Some days it's a player. Some days it's a... By the way, brilliant SBC this. People complained about the parts, but it's a really good SBC. Just going to throw that out there. But it's different things. So sometimes it's an 88 plus times 5. Or sometimes it's a player. Sometimes it's an icon player pick. What they're doing is they're allowing the market to fluctuate. So fodder gets cheap, fodder gets expensive, fodder gets cheap, fodder gets expensive. One thing you've got in your favour at the moment is this thing here. The 85 plus times 10. This repeatable SBC. So 85 team, 82 team, 11 rare golds, and the 80 rated team. This is going to maintain the price of rare golds no matter what happens because of this. And 84s, 85s, 86s should do quite well just because this is here. People are going to want to do these continually, and also a lot of people are going to be stacking these up for today for the coming new team too. That people are going to be stacking them up left, right, and centre. So just be mindful of that. 84s, 85s, and 86s are up a little bit, not massive, but they're up a little bit just because of that. But what that allows you to do realistically is to really make a lot of coins. really simplistically. So tonight, that second team is going to come out, Team 2. And what that's going to lead to is supply, supply, supply. People are going to open up packs left, right, and centre. And cards are going to be dropped onto the market like they were not last Friday, Friday before last. And all these cards become very, very cheap. Ones that sit at 4.5 will drop to 3k. Ones that sit at 2.5 will drop to 1.5. But where you really, really want to look tonight specifically is in the special cards that go back into packs. If you look at someone like Keylor Navas here, this card here, 18k at the moment, 20k on PS. If you look at last Friday, it says he was down at like 20k. This does not tell the whole story. What this price does when you look at the monthly graph. So if you go to Keylor Navas, you can click on daily graph, hourly graph, whatever you want to look at. Always click on the last month. But you can do the last week if you want to, but I just do the last month. It's easier. It will tell you got down to 20k, but it will not tell you that during the day or during that bit of the promo, so between 6 and 8, this card got down to 13 to 15k on Xbox. It got very, very cheap because people were packing them like crazy and just undercutting. And that's an average for the day. So he was early on yesterday, the day before at 22. It's the average for the day. They get very, very low, these cards, because people pack them like crazy. You can buy them, and as you've seen this week, he has risen again up to 23 at times. He's down back at the moment again. But these cards go back up in value throughout the week as the content comes out, and it's very easy to make coins from them. Again, if you look at someone else, like let's look at Barnes actually. Let's look at, I don't know, Lukaku. Let's look at Bashish. If you look at this card here, Barnes 21k the last month. If you look at him, again, you see that massive, massive drop here. Absolutely huge drop, stonking drop. And again, so when I look at Ken Dallas, actually, we want to look at here, by the way, not that way where I was looking. This drop here. There it is. That drop there, you don't want to be worrying about that. This isn't the first drop, it's the second drop here. Again, don't worry about that, because yes, he does whatever he does there, but he got lower and lower and lower. Barnes is the same. If you look at Barnes, absolutely hammered in price. Absolutely hammered. But again, it won't tell the full story, because he eventually got lower and lower and lower. Now, 65 was never a buy point for Barnes. What is at the moment, realistically, was a buy point. But you've got a really good marker for these cards, because they become fodder. Because these cards become fodder, because there's much better on the market now, and there's so many of them in packs, your marker for all these cards is just by going cheapest player by rating. And if you know what 87s are selling for, if you know what 88s are selling for, if these cards get below that price, you know they're a buy. Because you can see what they're selling for here. Bashish, again, if you look at him for the last month, or look at his monthly graph, again, gets absolutely hammered on the day, where is it? There. Gets absolutely hammered down there, keeps going down, but slowly but surely saw a bit of recovery. But again, this does not tell the whole story. This card got lower and lower as it went. And then again, you know, for example, Bashish is an 89 rated card. You know that 89 rated cards, like him, are selling for 25, 26, 26, 28k. These cards sell for that amount. So if he gets lower than that, there's your buy point. All you've got to do is match up below the buy point on that specific rating for that card. It's the same for all of them. Absolutely every single card. Just be mindful that some of the higher rated stuff doesn't bounce back like it should. For example, 92 rated players here, they're all at 53, 57k. Modric has only really got back up to 45k. Be a little bit careful on him. You don't want to get stung by him too much. And also look at things like, for example, if Bashish and these cards are 26k, someone like a Kimmich and Suarez and these cards here, they're very good buys because they're not much more expensive than an 89. And if they drop below the 88 prices, they're a really good buy. I said this last week that 90 rated were very, very nice in terms of buying and investing into, and they've done very, very well. But these are simplistic. So these are cards that get packed that are special cards, but I'd also be looking at the standard fodder. So let's say Wan-Bissaka doesn't go back into packs. He remains normal fodder. Semedo the same. These are seeing really good fluctuations. If you look at this is exactly what you want to see for buy and sell. So if you look at Wan-Bissaka moment, down to 7.6, up to 8.4, down to 6.2, up to 7.1 there, a low of 5.9 before getting right up now to 9,000 coins on Xbox. You're looking at nearly doubling your coins by buying into him. Semedo the same. If you look at him, drops down to 6.8, up to 7.6, really far down to 5.5, up to 8.6. But again, these graphs don't tell you the full story because obviously at 6 PM, everyone's on the game opening up packs. Yes, his price on Wednesday might have been 7.2 overall, but he probably got down as low as 6 and got a high of 8. And so these are what you want to be looking at when it comes down to random sort of fodder that gets opened in packs. I'd be continually looking at those 83s, those 84s. And again, if you're not sure who to buy, all you got to do, type in cheapest player by rating and have a little look. And you'll see the guys, the Godins, the Icardis, Galaxies, Patricios, Sirigus, All these cards will get packed like crazy tonight. You buy, you hold, you sell them for profit. It's really not difficult at all. I promise you'll make coins out of it. You just got to be patient in your hold, patient in your sell, and you'll make profit without a doubt. But yeah, that'll be the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.